Danielle from Black Business Boom, and I am here with my friend Thomas Sheffield from Pathway Lending. We are coming with some updates to the Nashville Small Business Fund.
Recovery fund, yeah,
Is it still Recovery Fund?
it's
I was like,
still
I
a
wasn't
recovery
sure if
fund,
the name changed, but
but yeah, we're past the recovery point. We're trying to press on and build and grow now. So maybe I don't know. Maybe we should change it to growth fund. I don't know.
yeah, maybe. Well, either way, I'm happy to have you here with me, Thomas. Thomas and I have worked together a lot over the last, I guess, 13, 14 months now
Yeah,
since the Nashville Small Business Recovery Fund launched. As many of you all may know, there was 9 million that was allotted for grants and 9 million for loans. Those grants flew off the shelf, right?
gone.
Which I was really happy because so many of the minority business owners in my network were able to capitalize on that situation. But there are still some loan funds available. And the great thing is one of the rules has changed. So, Thomas, tell us a little bit about the change that occurred over the last month or so.
So this program is evolved. And as the year wore on, and as we got all this money out, I think it's fair to say we've gotten over $10 million out in the street in Nashville with grants and loans, which is just really cool. And it's really good to see the growth or the effect of these small businesses that this influx of cash has had. So I'm really excited about that. But back when we started the program, Metro had some guidelines and they wanted to make sure that as many businesses could take advantage of this money as possible. Now, remember, these funds are at 2% interest, and it is a 60-month term. So you have 5 years to pay back that 60 that 2% interest. So the requirements, some requirements have kind of stayed the same, but a few of them have changed. You have to be in Davidson County. That's the one thing. Your business has to be centered in Davidson County. So you can live anywhere, but as long as your brick and mortar or your address, your licensure, you can prove that your business is in Nashville, then you qualify for it. Now, it was that you had to be in business since September 30th of 2019 in order to be qualified for the loan. That's changed as well. We've moved it up to September 30th of 2020. So it's 2 years from 2020. It's you have to have those 2 years. So you have to be in business since September 30th of 2020. That's huge. Now we still have money available. One of the target areas was North Nashville. So those North Nashville zip codes include 37207, oh 08, 37209, 37218, and 37228. There's $2.5 million allotted for those zip codes. Um, Many of the qualified businesses that were looking for funding chose to get the grant, which is fine.
Mhm.
But now we've opened it up so that if you receive a grant, you're also eligible to receive the loan, which
Great.
is huge. Now, this is only in North Nashville. If you received a grant anywhere else in Davidson County, then you will no longer you're not eligible for the loan. However, in those five zip codes, if you received a grant, you can now apply for a loan. We're trying our best to get this money out the door.
Yeah, it makes sense. If you got the grant, then clearly you met the qualifications. And I'm telling you, as someone who did, it wasn't easy. Like it was, you had to still have all your
You got
paperwork
to have your
together,
paperwork
right?
together.
So
So
half the battle is won. If
right, right for
you were
the grant,
eligible for the
53%.
grant, you got
Exactly.
all your paperwork
The
together. So
the
that's a
one
good
hurdle that we're finding is in order, and this is another change. In order to qualify, you have to have filed your 2022 taxes.
thing.
You had to file not an extension, but you have to actually have had to file that because we're going to go. You're getting 20 up to 20% of 2022's revenue.
Mm.
It was 20% of 21. That's now changed to 20% of 22. So that's the maximum loan amount that you can borrow. but you have to have filed your 2022 personal and business taxes.
Okay.
Okay, um, that's really important. Um, and your revenue, another change that was made, you could not have made more than $1 million in 21.
Mm.
Now, if you did not make more than $1 million in 21, but you made more in 22, you made 1.3 million in 22, you still qualify.
Oh, good. I
Yeah.
was wondering.
So yeah, we're gonna allow the people that have made more in 22 over a million the opportunity to get the money based on the 2021 revenue. However, the maximum amount of the loan is still only going to be 200,000.
Okay.
Okay, so we're still trying to keep it available for as many people as possible.
Yeah, I'm excited to hear about the changes. Here at Black Business Boom, we just launched our Boom into the Bank program. We had our first session last night, and it's all about connecting business owners to capital, making sure that they are aware of these types of opportunities and connected to CDFIs and banks that will lend to them. But we start with this program with mindset work. We've brought on a mental health coach for folks to have a session with her. And then we also have our first session. We kick off talking about your mindset around money. And we made that decision because we found that there are so many hurdles that Black people experience when it comes to their mindset around money. And one of those things is I was told I'm not supposed to owe nobody
Yeah.
no money, right? And so I try to be transparent in telling my story about all the money who I've taken from other people to get to where I am today. And then many times people ask me, well, how did you get to a million in revenue? And it did not happen without taking money from
Mhm.
somebody else. So
Mhm.
it did
Well,
not.
it,
And
it,
if I needed it today, I'm gonna go get it from
it,
Pathway or wherever I can get it. So I like to tell my story so that people understand that there is nothing wrong with getting the capital you need, especially if you have a plan for how it can help you grow your business.
I think that it's probably the smartest thing in the world to do is to make money with other people's money. So if you can generate more than the 2% interest that's being charged, and use that, leverage that to advance and to grow, then by all means, that's the smartest way to do it. Um, this money would be great if you're looking to invest in a piece of machinery,
Mhm.
or if you're trying to expand, or if you want to make it so that you can use it to make, a bigger return, a bigger splash, if you
Yeah,
will, on anything.
yeah,
So I encourage you, if you need money, if you need help, if you're thinking that it's time for you to grow your business, this is a wonderful opportunity, and it's a good asset to have.
absolutely.
Yeah, we're past the recovery portion of it. This is meant to actually help you grow.
Yeah, and like you said, I mean, using somebody else's money to grow, as long as you have a plan on how you're gonna do that, I'm
Yeah.
a fan of it. I'm a fan of it. So, especially at 2%, and we've talked about that before, that I mean, that's a really low rate in this economy. You cannot go out and even get a mortgage, for anywhere near that, or even a home equity loan or line of credit. Our home equity line right now is like 5%
Right.
more
Right.
than, so I'd rather borrow from Pathway than go and, borrow from where we have our home equity line of credit because I'm gonna get charged less interest. So again, we have to, I'm not telling anybody go borrow money if you don't need it, but I think it's important if you do have plans for growth, if you think it's time for you to buy a piece of equipment, get a property, move into a new location, and get a new vehicle, that you become aware of the loan opportunities that are available, especially these low interest opportunities that are being made available by the city of Nashville, and how they can catalyze that growth. So,
Exactly.
Thomas,
Exactly.
how can people find out more or apply for a loan if they're interested?
I encourage you to go to pathwaylending.org. You can go to pathwaylending.org/Nashville. And what we've set up is a way that you can learn about the requirements and what's needed.
Mhm.
But we would really like for you to speak with someone here. We have advisors that are available to screen you and to advise you what's needed and how to get things started. And then they will connect you to someone like me or someone else here to actually talk to you and see about processing that loan. So I encourage you, now is the time. Don't wait. We just started this new process, and as more people learn about it, especially those that have
They
received
got to wait.
grants, you
Yeah,
know, I don't expect this money to be around long. So please apply or call or email us or or go online rather and get that information as soon as you can.
wonderful. Thank you so much for joining me, Thomas. Again,
You,
I appreciate
Danielle,
you
you are
helping
doing
me
a
get the
great
word
job.
out.
I'm so proud of you, and you're doing marvelous things, and I expect even more from you this year. So thank you. God bless
Sorry, the
you.
allergies getting me now.
God bless
Sorry.
you. And
And
thank
thank
you
you.
for everything.
Thank you so
All
much,
right. Thank
Thomas.
you.
All right.
And I
Thanks
look
for
forward to sharing more information with you as it comes. Okay.
please do, and I'll make sure it gets out